Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good. For a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
180.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's second and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
180.
From the gun, Goff. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
180.
On first down, it's gone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Big strike here to Williams. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way.
20.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Oh, he drops. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions tie it in the final minute of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Nix off the play action. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock-away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
On third down, here's Nix. Complete to Mims. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing here, Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. That's incomplete left side. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long, they're going to throw. He's got Sutton complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Next to throw again. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. They're going for it. It's Nix. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
180. Obama. Turbo set.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Finally lost there defensively.
20. Now you won. What's that?
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Quick slant. That's Williams. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push their lead to 4. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Giving this to Harvey. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Taken down by the first time All-Pro. He's Kirby Joseph.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Now throw, 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's intercepted near the sideline. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions will take possession at their own 35 after they track him down on the return. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Play right into their hands, and have a chance to add to this lead.
The 43-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Black 20. What's that?
There's Goff on 1st and 10. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off to the air now. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
180. What's that?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Off play action, gone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
We go tonight.
They'll run. It's Gibbs. And he won't get anything here before he's shoved out. So that brings up 4th down.
Simply an incredible stand for this defense right there. And they've just fed off themselves after each stop. 1st and goal, 2nd and goal. You can just feel that momentum down there, Kate. They've gotten more and more fired up. And it culminated by forcing the loss right there on 3rd down.
He's back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
Lions 17. Broncos 6.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that, how do you kick off returner? It is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with a great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Working quickly here. It's Harvey straight ahead. Jukes away from one. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Broncos at a 2-score deficit. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Give up the middle to Harvey. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Broncos have to hurry here, clock still running.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run. This is Harvey. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
And 11 at the 23-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Pass is cut at the 9. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
1st down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Harvey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Trying to set this up quick. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Another for Harvey. And he will not get in. The defense holds. Just not quite enough to break the play, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Oh, that's got it. Look at the power. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. And we're going to stay at a 2-score game, Brock. That's incomplete on 4th and goal as they turn it over on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's out of bounds, so the clock's going to stop, Brock, but the celebration begins. That gets him the first and wins them this ball game.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
180! Hey, 76! 76! 76! Hey, 5! What's that? What's that?
They're going to pass it here. He put everything he's got behind it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They kick the running back in motion.
Black 20!
Goff on 3rd. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, that's a big part of what's Brooklyn playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And save for a few moments in that opening quarter, Brock, they pitched a shutout defensively that in the end was the impetus for the victory. They're going to be bummed not to have that goose egg on the board at the end of this one, no doubt, but a performance to be lauded nonetheless. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on...
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Bodie? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but then rock with it. Do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
right from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some John, VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we getting bottles in up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we on that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it. In the A-time.
and if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts.
Will Lutz to kick off.
Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Indianapolis. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now a play fake. Jones. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Tyler Warren, a man he was looking for there.
It's now second
And it'll lead to a second down.
30-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And it won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
On the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jones. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
Remember what they
told us, Mike, leading up to this game, they said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Here we go on fourth down with Jones. To the left side and taken in by down. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold them on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts will take over here just past the 30.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9. Shotgun now for Jones. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down and 7.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing is Jones on third down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their third series to see if they can make it happen.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The ball on the 30 now. second down and 6.
It's now second and 6.
A run once more. That's Harvey. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle.
That's a gain of 3.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on third down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they time it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Throwing is Nix. And he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ashton Doolin now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A big hole. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. You're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Harvey. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards.
First down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead goes Harvey. He's got another first down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Denver first down.
19 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Work in the middle. That's blockers get forward for a pickup of 3. Over Stewart there for the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Handoff now for Harvey. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. To throw is Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A run with Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Harvey. And he's in! R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos move out to a 14-7 lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Doolin. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Reagan is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's going to be incomplete. Upper, very stout there. It's going to bring up 2nd down. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's on the right side by Sutton. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. going to be third. They need one. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Jones now on 1st down. Got his man at the 6. And he'll take this one in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown Colts. The Raider now for the extra point. He's done it. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Mims. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Nick's now on 1st and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing. Nix. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the quarterback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gapped it, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Tackled there by Quiddy Peck.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll throw. It's Nix. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
They'll go again here with Hill. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Trying to take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
On the return, here's Mims. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Draw play here for Harvey. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. From the 38 now, here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
On the give, this is Harvey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's Harvey. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On second down, Harvey. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for the Broncos. First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Denver.
Here's Dobbins. There he goes. Inside the 30. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ready? Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Back to throw is Nix. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this this drive with a touchdown.
Broncos first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. And he's going nowhere. Madden dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. Not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Second and 10. On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. Have it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on third and inches.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Play action now. It's Jones. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 38 yards.
At the 31-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. That's Pierce in motion. Throwing on first down is Jones. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give them 27, and it's first and goal.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
So it's a win for the Colts. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to